I would like to give you a little update on the tree garden. You probably didn't even know I had a tree garden. Whenever I set up that tarp shed, I believe by that time I already had a little tree garden going, and I transferred a few trees. It's been going on for what, 4 months now? 4 or 5 months? I've been going through and weeding the trees a bit. Some of them are getting quite tall. Obviously, there's a difference in grade richness of the soil, because they're really growing up. Probably because I had a burn pit there, so a lot of nutrients. Over here, a little bit. It's still not very good. Like if I lost these trees, they wouldn't be so bad to lose. And these over here are actually quite stunted. And so I'm actually thinking about, since I have those trees going so well, I believe there was like some big pit here that was filled in with dirt, so it's actually nice dirt, whereas this is like really gravelly. And so these maple trees... Oh, what was that? Oh, little gnats. Yeah, there are gnats everywhere. Oh well, that kind of startled me. So we have some maple trees, probably like 100 or so maple trees. We have this maple tree that just keeps living. I tried killing it years ago, and then it's like, you know what, fine, you can live. And it's taller than me now. This one's living pretty well. This is definitely not going to be a series with very frequent updates, that's for sure. But I've been fighting the tint worms. They make these tints, and I have to kill them. I found that having a pair of scissors and cutting the worms goes a long way in preserving the trees. Whoa, whoa. Big ass spider. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. Whew. Fucking spiders. That's one of those big spiders. I'll let them be. They can have their web. I've really been enjoying this. Oh, got some there. Now I know they'll probably just find their way back, but it seems that these maple trees, yeah, they really fly everywhere. It's so weird. These maple trees, like, what are they? Yeah, they're little bugs. Little white bugs. Anyway, these maple trees seem to be more resistant to the tint worms, and these black walnuts seem to be really, they're like a good snack to the tint worms. The ones we tried to transfer, well, I transferred, haven't been surviving too well, but they have been surviving. Got some tint worms, gonna smush them. When they're tiny, it's not that difficult to smush them, but when they're big, it just feels disgusting to smush them. Yeah, see this? They stick the leaves together. Ooh. I'm sorry, that's a spider. That's not a, it looks like, that's a little spider hive. Spiders, I'm gonna let them have it. That's fine, because spiders do also they eat other bugs. Now this one, the tin worms ate all of their leaves off, but it has been surviving. And like all the branches fell off, and I thought it was a goner, but it has survived, it seems, and it's actually coming back. Oh yeah, look at that, those little bugs. Yeah, look at that, those little bugs. And they fly off. I'll have to look into those. I've only recently seen those today. Little sticks here. And then this one, this is that big tree right there. I can't quite remember what type of tree this is, but oh well. Definitely let that one grow. It's growing nice and tall. And this is the tallest tree. It's about 4 feet, almost 5 feet tall. And the base is nice and thick. So that's probably a good one. I think perhaps having a, like taking the ash from the burn pit would be a good idea. Now this has a bunch of other like burned plastic and fiberglass that I needed to get rid of. But I plan to eventually clean that out and then have a fire, well, probably somewhere else now that I have trees. Or maybe just let it compost. I don't know. Here's an example of a big one. It's a real big one. I'll get my pair of scissors and cut them up, because I hate how they just ruin these small saplings. It's fine for the big trees, but for anything too small, it'll just murder them. So I've been taking a break from YouTube, because I just don't feel like uploading videos. I've really been enjoying playing Final Fantasy XIV again. I've been playing that about 12 hours a day now. But I've also been spending a few extra hours organizing and cleaning up a bit at a time. I've got my bedroom pretty much emptied out of work stuff and slowly moving that into the workshop, which that was the end goal, was to make a bunch of room so I could take a bunch of my work shit and put it all into the workshop. And then my bedroom can actually just be for like a bedroom. So I can have like bookshelves and stuff in there. So I'm getting a lot of progress done on that. And I'm hoping to then after that start cleaning out the basement. And so we can start redoing the basement. And so like the workshop isn't probably going to be very big and open and clean for a while. It'll just be open enough for me to do any projects in there that I want. Like, for instance, the excavator project will mostly be done outside because an excavator is quite large. But I'm hoping to get the basement all cleaned up. I'm hoping to get the basement all cleaned up, and that can be like an electronics lab, and so then a lot of things from the workshop now can be moved into the basement. So it's like a whole bunch of like moving things around, and one thing I've been focusing on now has been moving lumber. I've really been doing a good job, I think. At least with the limited motivation I have. This is all new lumber I just recently acquired from the Red Rooster. I used to have a bunch of lumber sitting right here. And then, and also we got this. That was from my mom's husband's father. It's a nice replacement for the other mower because I still have to find a good sprocket for that. Still have some new, some of the old lumber to go through that's been drying up. But I've been moving it into the tarp shed, which is coming along very well. It's like a nice little lumber store. Found some more metal, and this is going in the trash. Also found these. I thought those were kind of cool a little too cool to throw away. From 1950s, 1960s. Ow, fucking piece of shit. The squirrels have been bringing their walnuts in here, and we're getting walnut shells everywhere. Oh, it's just the trash truck. I don't know what that engine was. So yeah, a little quick update on, well, the projects and little tree garden. Hopefully, before too long, one of these winters, I can actually start transplanting these. I'm not sure which year will be best. Would the first year be best, or would the second year of growth be best? Like, would it be best to transfer them when they're that height, or would it be best to transfer them whenever they're like this? That is something I plan to experiment with. You know, one idea is that I could actually move some of the maple saplings back there, because in this winter I hope to spend some time cleaning up more of the woods, and some of these aren't exactly trees. They are just like low growing plants, I guess like shrubs or something. And so they're not actually that great to have. So we're going to cut those down and put something in. Alright, I gotta move those in there. I just don't feel like moving all this lumber. I don't really know where to go with this because I've just been so out of YouTube, just don't care. So I'm just like not even thinking about how best to make this video. I feel like going back to playing Final Fantasy XIV, and so I shall. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya!